I wanted my boys to be part of the AVID program to just sort of increase their chances of, doing what they want to do after they leave school. They still might not want to go to uni when they get to that stage, but yeah, just give them that little bit more of an opportunity. We thought it sounded really good. Yeah, and they're happy. They're both going well. So I have noticed some differences. Oliver is sort of getting more organised. The last report we had, there was a lot less buts and ifs, because the teachers have always said he could do well if he applied himself, or he goes well but he talks too much and he's disruptive and things. And at last report there was a lot less of that, which I was really happy with. And just, being more, and he's more proud of his work. And Bailey's always been sort of neat and tidy with his work, but Oliver was a bit more rougher, and he's definitely more proud of his work, and he likes to have the folder all organised, which is a big part of AVID, to keep organised and to try to use a diary, which AVID encourages a lot, which is really good. Oliver's interested in engineering now, which is hasn't come up before, but he's keen for that. And Bailey's now interested in the idea of being maybe a high school teacher, which has never come up before either. I think the idea was more of a trade, but they still might want to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. They want to do that. Until AVID, they didn't really talk about what they wanted to do after school. I suppose they're still very young, so it can change, couldn't it? But I can see Oliver being an engineer, and Bailey would be a great high school teacher. The boys have both benefited in lots of ways from AVID. Bailey had learning difficulties as a young child, and he was by year 2, he was about 18 months or so behind. And he just battled, but we couldn't diagnose any sort of particular disability. If he had like ADHD or something, we would have got help, but there was not much help out there. So we've just done tutors, and he's worked really hard, but he's got himself up to the point where he's now an average student. But you would never think that uni was on the cards 2 years ago. But now with AVID, he can take himself from average, and just that little bit further. He can go wherever he wants to go. And AVID has really, given him inspiration and helped him get organised, and to when they teach him how to take notes and, the ask questions and the tutorials. So if there is something he's missed in a class, he can go to a tutorial and say, in a comfortable setting, I'd like a bit more help with this, and not be embarrassed in front of the other kids. Because, originally he always thought he was dumb, but he's never been dumb. But it just took longer to learn to read. And, so we were really excited. Ollie first came home with the idea of the AVID thing, and then when they said Bailey was a candidate too, we were really rapt. I would recommend AVID to other parents, definitely. I think just to get the kids organised, have their binders, and to make them proud of their work, and to teach them how to take notes, and to teach them to be organised is really important. And that sort of thing gets missed in normal maths and English lessons. So to have that extra bit of assistance is really good. And to the inspiration, they spend a lot of time with uni students, and go down to Macquarie Uni, and they just see this. I'd like to do this. They've come home. Ollie came home really inspired when he first went down to the uni last year, and he really just thought, I can do this.